Présentement, l'opinion se demande que devient la force de l'EAC.
Mais je crois que je viens de le...
The Eastern forces. I believe I just said it. We have done with the help of our Minister of Foreign Affairs. We have solicited the General Secretary of the Organization of the Eastern Africa. We were asking for the mandate to be prolonged of the East African forces. So therefore, the request of the General Secretary of that organization is to once again give them 6 more months, because the previous 6 months ended in the month of March. But our answer was to give them 6 more months, but I mean, to give them more time, but only 3 months up to the month of June, during which we are going to evaluate, as I said here, we are going to evaluate the situation because there are problems of functioning problem with this regional force. The first, I listed it here. The first reason that pushes us to ask ourselves questions is the role of that was assigned to this regional force, which is not fulfilled. Today, in certain regions, there is a cohabitation that we have noticed between the contingents of the regional forces of Eastern Africa and also the terrorists of M23, which was not the plan. The question, we had to stop working together with the forces of Democratic Republic of Congo so that we can get peace. It means we have a ceasefire, the retreat. But unfortunately, today we notice that there are forces that are tolerating that. And we also have some officers, either from the countries of these contingencies, where the military officers of those countries, while they get when reaching in DRC, they clearly say they are not coming to fight M23, which was not part of a plan. And then with that, there's the problem of the commander of the force himself. You heard Mr. General Jeff Gada, who left in a spectacular way. We're talking about threats. He's talking about threats, but he has never told us anything about those threats. Why did he not tell us about the threats? He alone knows. And when he decides to leave the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya directly designs or sends another commander of the force without consultations, as if that force only belonged to Kenya. So there must be a problem. So we need to talk about it in order to clarify the situation. And because the mandate is almost is ending in the month of June, if by that time we estimate that the mandate was not fulfilled, then we are going to decide to send those contingents with honor and thank them for having tried to bring their share of contribution to peace in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And then we're going to see how we can carry on our own, trying to bring peace in our country. Since yesterday we have the confirmation of the coming of the forces of SADC, which we have to put in place. And moreover, what was decided when it comes to Angola is to also send certain forces or troops, but that was rather for the purpose of facilitating the retreat of the terrorist forces, so that they might not have the impression that as soon as they are removed, we are going to, fight with them and obviously apply certain violences on them. So we just want to assure them that Angolans are coming, and we hope that as they arrive, they are going to facilitate the process. So you can see that until now, we subscribed ourselves in a process of peace because we want to see peace come back very quickly. And that's the reason why quickly in the coming weeks, we are going to start the process of the returning of our countrymen who were displaced by war, who are living in inhuman conditions. And today we've got cholera that has attacked and contaminated certain of these countrymen, and obviously with the risk of spreading out in these regions. So there is an urgent need, as you can see, to bring everybody back home, because first of all, it's their right to live decently everywhere and in peace, and also because there is that electoral process that is coming in which they have the right to be part of.
Abarundi uyu ni nyatura yitwa Kanaume urumva uyu Kanaume do dore uyu nguyu ufite inkoni urumva uyu nguyu ufite do
sikomona se nawe sana uyu ni umurundi
ubuheze
wicaye
inyuma n'umurundi yo no hirya n'umurundi uyu wo hagati ni nyatura urumva dore abarundi barescotinze ngaba bari kuganiriza abaturage urumva
nyatura niri gukoresha inama
mu
barundi mu ngabo za
bajyanye n'abarundi
yes
ngo none babanje kugera mu ntuza babanje kugera aho ngaho mu bikuyu bajya guhiga bahamagara andi ngo nitwirwane irabangira irigendera irababwira ati ese ko muzanye na nyatura nabo bakaba ari abarebere urumva none mukaba muri kuvuga muti ngo twebwe tuze mudufate mutujyane Goma gahunda bari bafite niyo kubafata bakabajyana bakabohereza Goma
kandi bagafatwa na nyatura na EAC ifatanije na
EAC no muri abangaba uraza
ayo mashina nayo bari guhanya kandi n'abarundi bari gutanga mashina
n'abaturage urumva ubwo rero Congo niyo gusengerwa kuko ahanga harimo wa munyatura bitwa Kagiri wahoze ari umutampera yahoze ari umugorosi uramubona afite inkoni yambaye bote z'icyatsi kibisi
nsuyu se
ufite agara oya uyu nguyu yitwa Kanaume
niwe Kanaume
uyu Kanaume rero uyu Kanaume yaragiye ngo yaragiye gutangira ngo ubutumwa bw'ihumurika gusa ye urumva ubwo ni ukuvuga ngo ni uku ibibazo bihagaze arika gusa urimo urabyumva
ubutumwa bw'ihumure mayi
ubutumwa bw'ihumure
ni nkuko shitani yaza gutanga ubutumwa bw'ihumure mu rusengero
Nasani ongea mu rugo nani Kiswahili naonda kuvuga Ikinyarwanda kuko nta ndavuga rangi nationale yo n'abandi bagomba kumva. Kitu ya kwanza tunashukuru Mungu kwa kuona tumekutana tena, ilikuwa siku mingi haiko vile wakaje.